What up? This is the Backwards Hat Guy, also known as D-Man, checking out a new game today. Another one of my favorites, Magic 2014. Um, I've played the other ones, the 2012. I think 2012 was the first one, maybe 2011. Anyways, I played each of the new editions. They're all pretty much the same. They do usually add kind of a little bit of a twist. That's kind of a nice addition. I have not had a chance to play this one yet. It's been out for a little bit. But yes, this is my first look at it. I'm just going to jump right in. Let's try a single player campaign match. So starts me off with the tutorial. I already know how to do all this, so let's jump right in with the first enemy, Chandra Nalaar. And I don't have a choice of deck, so I gotta be the green guy, which is I kind of like the green deck. My favorite is the white deck, or there's also a cool one where there's a combination of the white and the green deck. I kind of like that one too. So this would be a good start for me, similar to my normal play style. So if you're not familiar with this game, it's a card game, turn-based. Obviously, you have cards like these. For the green, it's a forest. They're called lands. They're kind of like your resources to summon and use abilities and stuff like that. So I get to choose whether I want to start here or not. I really like. Oh wait, I don't even have a creature, so let's draw a new hand. I will draw 7, so I don't get penalized for one more draw. But now if I draw again, I'll only have 6. I got some enchantments. There's a creature. So I have a couple creatures that only cost 2. I've only got 1 land though. I'm gonna go for it and take the risk. See if it pays off. Although the bad thing about the red deck, who I'm going up against, is that they usually start really fast. They have a lot of small creatures that do a decent amount of damage very quickly. So this might backfire, and this could end very badly. And I did not draw land, so I am screwed. Now I have to discard something. I gain life whenever I cast. That's a good one. That's a great enchantment. I'll just get rid of that one. That's not really that useful. And let's just hope I draw land next turn, or I am really screwed. I'm already behind 1. This strategy is not paying off. If you cast a red spell or mountain, enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. So it looks like every deck has this card now for their specific kind. I'm not sure I really like that. That's kind of annoying. That used to be kind of a white only thing. Alright, so now I've got 2. I can summon one of these guys. Don't show me. Okay, so this Tusker guy is 3/3. It's pretty strong. This is 3/2 with trample, which means if he goes up against a guy who has 1 or 2 health, he'll also damage the player as well, whatever remaining damage is left. So they're both do 3 attack. I'm gonna bring this guy out, just one of these guys out first. And obviously when I summon it, I cannot use it. I cannot attack with it that turn unless it's got the special ability of haste, which this does not. So what does he got? He's got Pillar of Flame, 2 damage to target creature or player. So he's gonna kill my guy, which is kind of what I expected. That's why I brought him out first. So he's gonna bring out this little Goblin Shaman who can do 1 damage. For his turn, he can just like shoot a fireball, so he doesn't actually take any damage. Oh, I drew another land, beautiful. So now I can play. I can play this, which will help me gain life. I need to get a creature out there though. I'll do this guy. It's 3/3. That way, if he wants to try to attack me, go for it. I don't care as much. The this guy with trample is way more useful than the guy I put out there. So let's see, he's using Pilgrim's Eye. When it enters the battlefield, you may search for a basic land card, reveal it, so he gets an extra land out of that. That's just a basic flying 1/1 creature. Okay. Which means I can't block him with my regular guys. Okay, so I did not draw land, unfortunately. Enchanted creature gets 3/3. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, let's just go on the offensive. Like I said, it's really easy to get overwhelmed by these red guys. So if I attack, it's probably going to block with his flying guy. Nope, just going to take the hit. Okay. So it takes him down to 17. Now I'm vulnerable because I can't block. Let's see what he does. Or she, I should say. She's going to attack with both. Okay, don't show me again. I know that I can't block them. So he attacks for 1, he attacks for 1, I'm down to 18. Not a huge fan of the health bar. Oh, he's got another one. Oh, he's going to be gaining 2 life every time he plays a red card. Great. And there he goes. Bam, he's back up to 19 health. She. Alright, I did not draw. I do really need to just get more creatures out there. Taking a little bit of a gamble here. So I'm gonna have him attack him, which damages him. Oh, I didn't think about that. So he did 1 damage to me, and then he can use his ability to do 1 damage. Oh, when he dies. Oh, that's right. See, I didn't think about that. What happens in these games? If you don't think it through, you could get burned. So I do 6 damage. I really need to draw land. Because she is gaining 2 health right there. She'll probably gain 2 more here in a second. She's back up to 15. I'm at 18. He's going to attack with the single. And she's still got all of her resources, which scares me because it means she's going to do something dirty right now. Bringing out another one of those guys. Which means she can bring out another one of her lands. Bring another one of those guys, which means another land. At least those are going into her hand and not onto the field. Alright, sweet, I got another land. So now, got 4. I'm gonna bring the health guy out. And I'm gonna attack. Guys, just stay on the offensive. He's gonna block. Just fine. Only does 1 damage to me, but the problem is all that damage that I had kind of got wasted on 1 guy. 1 really weak guy. So she's back up to 17. We're tied at health right now. Just about to change. I don't have anything to block with. Takes me down to 15, okay. Now, force card, put it on the battlefield. That is a great card. So I use that, I gain 1 health from my... And I get to... Oh. Confirm. So that's the cool thing about that card. I not only use it and get to draw 1, but I get to put it onto the field and use it immediately, which is cool. Doesn't exactly help me right now, but it is definitely useful. So now I get my other guy out there, 3/3, And since he attacked me, I've got a free shot. The only problem is that scares me is she's got all 7 of her lands available to use, which means she could be waiting to use a spell. Let's see if she does. Nope. So I take her down to 17. I'm at 18. So she must not have any cards that she can really use. Which could be a good thing or a bad thing. She's gonna continue to attack me. She's really not doing too much damage to me. I'm down to 16. Just bringing out another one of those Goblin Arsonists. And she gains 2 more health. Dang. So she's back up to 15. And using Cone of Flame deals 1 damage to target creature or player, 2 damage to another target creature or player, and 3 damage to a third. So she's gonna kill. So I'm assuming she's doing 1 damage to this guy, 2 damage to me, and 3 damage to the other guy. Yep. So she killed my guy. I gain a little bit of health there. So this is a fantastic card. Gets +7/+7, gains trample till the end of turn, and it must be blocked. So right now, if it's able, so right now, if I use it, he's got to block with his Arsonist, which will kill him, and because it has trample, is gonna do 12 damage to her. That is amazing. And I gain 1 health from using that. Oh yeah. Let's just hope she doesn't have a trick up her sleeve. She's still got 2 lands available. So we attack with this. She's got a block. So I do 1 damage to him, which kills him. And he'll shoot a fireball at me. Yep, take me down to 15. And I do 12 damage to her, which takes her down to 5. Which is good, but it's definitely far from over. Achievement unlocked, Beastmaster. So again, she's gonna attack me with 1 because she wants to block next turn because she understands she's low on health. But she's also got 9 land available to use, which is scary. Target creature you control gains haste. Crimson Mage, so 2/1. Okay, so it's not really scary, but the problem is every time she uses one of those cards, she gains 2 health. Which is killer right now. So I can use that. I gain 1 health. I'm going to use my troll finally. I'm going to gain another health. So this troll has the ability to regenerate, which means that if it gets killed on that turn, then it won't die, which is ridiculous. But obviously, you can see it costs me 1 land to use that ability, so I gotta make sure I always have 1 land available to use. So right now, I'm just gonna go ahead, attack with this guy. Just gonna block with the 1/1 guy. It's expected. So now I've still got my troll that can block, which is nice. And it can do a fair amount of damage as well. So it'll kill, at this point it'll kill anything that attacks me, which is nice. But she is gaining so much health every time. This is going to be a tricky battle, that's for sure. She does not have, she does not have any cards in her hand right now, which I'm in the same boat. So I'm thinking continue. I'm thinking I'm just going to go on the offensive, attack with both, which would do 10 damage, which means she can't ignore this. I use my regen ability just in case something happens. She's got to block at least one of them. Yep, she's going to block with both. Beautiful. Which will wipe her out. So now she's got to rely on whatever card she draws next. Which, let's hope it's not something good. Alright, her turn. Fire Elemental. Ooh, 5/4. So she's going to gain 2 health from that. I didn't do any damage to her last time, so now she's back up to 13. She doesn't have any cards in her hand, so that's the only card she can play. And what did I get? Gloom Widow. Can block only creatures with flying. So it's got reach, so I can block flying creatures with this one, which is kind of cool. So now here's where some strategy comes into play. I can attack with this guy only. If she blocks with her guy, obviously it's gonna die. So she'll probably take that. If I attack with both of these, she might block the troll, which would be ideal. Because I can use my regen and then not die. And hers will die. So I think that's the best bet. Alternative is going to be that if she doesn't block at all, I do 10 damage to her, which takes her down to 3. And she does 5 damage in return, which is, I will definitely take that trade any day. So I attack with both, just to be safe. Throw the regen on there. You can do that later, like after she chooses to block. But I just do it ahead of time. So she blocked the higher damage guy, which was smart of her. She took less damage. She's down to 9. So she played a land, which gives her 2 health, but she doesn't have a creature, which means game over. Oh yeah. Continue. Bring on the victory. Down to 5, down to 1, and dead. Oh yeah. That's right, Chandra. Showed you who's boss. So I won a card. I won her deck. I won a something, another something. Player status screen. Beastmaster. Bestower of boons. I won the red deck called Firewave, and I won this green card, Master of the Wild Hunt. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token on the battlefield. And he can use an ability every turn that taps all untapped. Tap all untapped wolf creatures you control. Each wolf tapped this way deals damage equal to its power to a target creature. That creature deals damage equal to its power divided as its controller chooses among any number of those wolves. So if you've got several wolves, you can use those to attack another creature. That's kind of cool. So yeah, there's.
I underestimated you. It won't happen again.
Yeah, you underestimated me, Chandra. Innistrad.
Ramaz gave me a pendant from a plane called Innistrad. The mark on it symbolizes some militant order there. If you can track down its owner, maybe they'll know something about Ramaz. Careful though, nothing's more dangerous than armed zealots.
Thank you for that. So this is cool. This is kind of like the other games where you have like different planes to fight through. unlike the tutorial here, I have to actually start on the left side here and work my way through to do the duel here to continue on to the next plane. So that's cool. Yeah, so that's a look at Magic: The Gathering 2014. It's very similar to all the other Magic games and, you know, the original Magic: The Gathering card game. I love these card games, and actually, you know what, I should do also, I'll probably do a video on the Mojang game, Scrolls, which is another great card game. I'm really enjoying that one. And I wish I could get a beta of Hearthstone. That would be nice to check out. Everybody seems to be loving that game. And so I'd love to check that one out. And if I do get a beta of that one, I will definitely post a video, even though there's like millions of other videos that have been posted already. But hey, I'll definitely check it out. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.